the Flintstones Blu-ray release. Now this came out, I believe, back in October. I got this a while ago, but I have not had the time to sit and watch all 166 episodes and 2 movies of the Flintstones on this set. But now we're going to break it down and see if this is definitely worth picking up. And yes, I haven't had time to watch the Ten Commandments on 4K and go through this because I was working on this video. But here's the Flintstones packaging. So you got this box here. You see Dino, Fred, Wilma, Betty, Pebbles, and Bam Bam, and you got Barney. And it says the Flintstones. I really like this cover art on the side there. I like the side, just has the clear logo like that. There's the back. Back just kind of lays everything out for you. The Flintstones Complete Series is a boulder-sized fun for the whole family, for fans of all ages who crack up at the misadventures of the Flintstones, the rebels who consistently find themselves caught into trouble between a rock and a hard place. Since the Stone Age, the Flintstones have delivered entertainment that never I feel like that's a typo. It should say fails, but it doesn't say fails, to delight each generation. And now all 166 episodes are in high definition for the first time. So settle in the original primetime animated television series celebrating 60 years of history in the making. And then it includes 2 movies on here. It also includes the original pilot, which was called the Flagstones, which was a very different series. So that's the back of this. Now you pull these out. Now, one thing I don't like is this. Okay, so you got the first thing. I think they should have different artwork. They're different colors, so it should be different artwork, but whatever. Here's seasons 1 through 3. These are split across a lot of discs. There's 14 episodes per disc, which sounds like it would be a lot, but these when I played these episodes, I saw no signs of compression issues. They look gorgeous. Every little frame, they look so good. Because what happens is, this is a little insight into the restoration process. When you're remastering something for Blu-ray, like this, that was an animation cell. The animation cell's a certain color, but when you would air it on broadcast television, the color becomes desaturated. And that desaturation means it's not the color that the animation cell was. Now, what an animation cell is when something is drawn by hand, like this. So now we do computers, but back in the day they used to draw everything by hand. And then they paint it. And so that little drawing that was painted becomes the animation cell. And then they put backgrounds. They'd paint a background. And then they'd move the character along the background and make him walk or whatever. And stuff like that. So that's how that works. And so it is an interesting thing to look into it. But the animation cell is painted in a certain color. And you will never see that on your television unless you buy it on Blu-ray. This is the color it was supposed to be, but because of the way TVs were back in the day, it got desaturated, and then the cable providers have continued to air these desaturated, ugly versions for years because they have never been remastered until now. And so these are gorgeous remasters of a show, and yeah, they're amazing. But yeah, so no desaturation issues. These are beautiful. I love these. But what I don't like about it is, in here, you have the episode guide, inside the box of the first season. Now, that kind of defeats the purpose of an episode guide, right? Because there's 2 sets here. This says seasons 1 through 4 and special features. So, my Batman animated series set. Let me go grab that. Set. Like this set right here. So, it has the two boxes here, but we got an episode guide that goes in between these, so I can just easily pull it out instead of having to go in the other set. That's a minor thing, though. It's not a big deal. Like, I don't really care that much. But, yeah. But I really appreciate this set. Now, the set is going at a $60 price point. 50 to $60. I got mine on sale. But this was, that's the normal asking price. And this set is gorgeous. Like I said, all the episodes are beautifully remastered. Now, the two movies on here are not the Flintstones live-action movies. And they're also not... it's also not the... any of the other Flintstones movies. What it is... So, in... I think this was the 60s or the 70s, there was a theatrical film of the Flintstones that was released. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking of the live-action movie. Again, not a live-action movie. It's an animated film that was like a parody of James Bond. It's called A Man Called Flintstone. That is on here. I will say, though, that is not remastered in Blu-ray. And my thing about that really pisses me off a little bit. It's like, okay... if there's an HD transfers of this thing, why is this on here? Like, you advertise Flintstones the complete series, and then you put a couple movies on here. And that's totally cool. Like, hey, I'm glad you put that on here. But it's like, if this is not an HD on this Blu-ray set, like, this isn't in, like, its own little disc. No, it's on the Flintstones 10th disc. You play all the episodes, and then those are in the special features. So those two movies. And so, yeah, I think if there wasn't HD transfers available, or you didn't want to remaster it, you didn't need to put this in the set. Because this was not something that was advertised with the set. And then there was also, in the set, Flintstones WWE SmackDown, which a lot of people are like, why would you put that in there? That sucks. They don't like that. A lot of people who are real Flintstones fans don't like that. That's like a modern thing that's not very good. I don't... That I understand a little bit, because it's like, it's already remastered for Blu-ray, but, yeah. So, I will say, though, while this is the Flintstones complete series, this is not technically the Flintstones complete series. The series is, 166 episodes, of course. This is all those episodes. But there's also the Pebbles and Bam Bam show. There's Flintstone Kids. There's also several specials. Like, there's ones where Pebbles and Bam Bam grow up and they get married, stuff like that. That is a thing with the show. But I think that's fine. Because most people don't know that stuff exists. And maybe that's a little unfortunate, but I think that if you just are a casual Flintstones fan, this is what you want. And you can get that stuff on DVD and stuff. I know people are like, DVD, But it's like, at least it's out there at all, right? This set is a beautiful set. If you're a Flintstones fan, you gotta have this set. As a huge Flintstones fan, I absolutely adore this set. Gorgeous Blu-ray transfers. One of the best... Warner Brothers animation Blu-ray box sets they've ever put out. One of the best of all time. I think this is a gorgeous set. So if you're a Flintstones fan, grab it. Grab it. You will not regret it. You will love this series. If you're already a fan, if you haven't seen the Flintstones, still, grab it. Great. So, both these sets are great. You should check them both out.